Hello, I'm Brian Bond.
And I'm Mary Bond.
And we're the Vagabonds. Better at that, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to pop this down. So we're this is our third video.
I think so, yeah.
A third video, and the first video we kind of we talked about
Who we are,
what we're doing. Second video, we
picked up Lucy and started our new life of full-time RVing.
and we got into the Big Bend area, Big Bend National Park area, and I think we chatted about one particular hike that we've done, right? And at that time we were staying at Marathon.
Yes.
So we stayed there for a little bit longer. What did we do there?
Well, we did the Lost Mine.
Well, we attempted to do the Lost Mine.
Right.
Right?
And we did that loop.
Right, because there was we went to do the Lost Mine Trail and the parking lot was full, so we couldn't park there. We realized, hey, we better get up early and get there. So we went to the Basin, the
Chisos
Basin, like the main lodge area of Big Bend National Park, up in the mountain area, and we did some miscellaneous trails around that site just to kind of stretch our legs and whatnot, and we realized that we were going to have to get up pretty early to get this hike in and get a parking spot there.
Well, that's when the road was supposed to have been closed, but for the holidays they opened it and we didn't know. So that's why we came a little bit later than normal, because it was supposed to open at 11, but
they keep throwing us a little bit of a curveball.
Keeping us.
But we're persistent. We'll get there and we'll take care of it. I really enjoyed the Lost Mine Trail. That was a nice hike. Really moderate, easy grade. It did climb. How many feet did we climb?
1,700, I think.
It was about 1,700 feet, and just over 5 miles. So it was a nice hike, but again, moderate grade, nice and easy.
Yeah.
I think we were one of the first to actually hit the summit. Great views, and we're gonna show you some.
Yeah, you didn't like looking over the edge there.
Yeah.
I didn't like it either.
Once we got to the actual summit, there was some drop-offs, and I'm not too thrilled with being on the edge of any type of a drop-off. I'm not so great with heights, I guess. But so I stayed away from the edge, and I let Mary kind of get those photos and crawl to the edge and look down. So. But some great views. We'll show you them as we go.
Beautiful weather.
Yeah, the weather was great. A little chilly to start.
Yeah.
What was our next hike that we went on? You can look at your notes.
So, that old ore road.
Oh yeah. So, and this happened to be Christmas Day.
Yeah.
So we got up Christmas morning and we FaceTime live with Colton, Logan, Samantha, and Yuli. And that was great. Right. I think they opened at least an hour and 15-20 minutes worth of presents.
Santa was really good to them.
Yeah. So, but then we came back and we decided we were going to take Rudy on a ride, because Rudy's been.
We were going to try to take him out though and get him.
You're right. We wanted to go somewhere where we could take Rudy in these four-wheel drive roads that go in the national parks. You can bring your dog there and you can kind of let them out, because they're not allowed on trails. But these four-wheel drive roads we could. So we didn't really do a lot of research on that, and I just knew, we drove by one of the roads I wanted to hit. Every day we went into the park, so we went there. It was, what was the name of that again? Old
Ore Road.
Old Ore Road.
Yeah.
And you drive 2 miles in, and then you take a right, and then it becomes more of a 4-wheel drive. And the sign did say that that you must have a 4-wheel drive
high clearance.
Yeah, it needs high clearance 4-wheel drive to access that road, and it started off pretty good. It was pretty simple. And the truck, the Jeep was bouncing around a lot, and then it got really rough in some spots. And something I enjoy. Mary doesn't like it so much, and Rudy really didn't like it because it kept him on his feet standing, and he was panting forever. And we kept the windows down, kept giving him some fresh air.
Stressed him out a bit.
It really stressed him out. And that road, I mean, the scenery again was spectacular.
Yeah,
we'll show you some more photos and stuff like that. But it was 26 miles, and I'm going to say it had to take at least 2.5 hours, if not 3 hours to go through that. And
we pulled over here and there to get some photos.
Let Rudy out to stretch his legs.
Gave him water.
And at one point, Rudy didn't want to go back in the vehicle. He put up a little resistance because they think he basically had it.
Yeah. But we were right near the end there at least.
Yeah. So lesson learned: not to take Rudy on anything like that again.
Or me, you can leave me at home with Rudy.
Yeah. But I enjoyed it.
You did.
So.
Happy Christmas.
There you go. Merry Christmas.
I like happy.
There you go. So what was our next adventure?
After that, we did.
Oh, so that's when we traveled. The next day was a travel day. Right. So we traveled from.
That was our first travel from one place to the other. Camp site. We went from Marathon to here, which is we're in Terlingua. We're at Big Bend RV.
Yeah, we're on the west side. Marathon is on the north side of Big Bend National Park. We're now on the west side, and we're actually closer to the park. I think it's a better location for access.
Yeah.
But then we had a little problem with Rudy. Rudy, we must have stressed him out, or he drank some bad water or something like that.
He was drinking the tap water.
And we're pretty close to the Mexican border, so I don't know. You know what they say, don't drink the Mexican water? We're not sure if Rudy got some type of bug or something, but Rudy had a bout with some diarrhea that didn't turn out so well.
No.
And he was not doing well, and so, we did a little bit of Dr. Google, and see, we also put a call into a local vet who told us, gave us some advice, and that advice has been working out good so far. So,
he's back to his old self again.
He's back to his old self, definitely. But when we got here, what was our next hike that we went on?
Balanced Rock and the Santa Elena Canyon.
Those were pretty cool.
Yeah.
A couple shorter hikes, right? But definitely worth the trip.
Yeah.
Balanced Rock, great views again. More spectacular mountain formations and things of that nature.
Different rocks.
And then the next one was this town here in town, and there's a cemetery that goes right alongside it. Pretty cool, interesting stuff. Again, we'll put some photos there, and then
we did that lower Burro Mesa.
Oh yeah.
Just a small little hike again because we didn't want to leave Rudy too long. We just wanted to do a couple little jaunts out and let him rest and not leave him too long. So that one was cool too.
And then so yesterday we went to the Mule trail, which again was about a 5.5 mile hike, less than 1,000 feet of elevation gain, just kind of up and down, and you go as far as you want to go because you can continue to go on. Right. But it was a nice hike. The area is great. Last night we had a little bit of a surprise. We were actually going to hike. Today we were going to hike Emery
Peak.
Yeah, which is the highest mountain in the park.
Yeah.
But I noticed we were going to get some rain, and that rain was going to turn into snow. And then it was supposed to rain all day today. And
so even if we went, we were going to no views, and I want to see a view.
Right. So we woke up this morning, and we had a good little dusting of snow in this particular area, probably a ½ inch to 1 inch. And we've been running an issue with our Wi-Fi in our data plan. We're out of the Verizon coverage area.
Anything.
Right. So we're out of the Verizon coverage area, and we have unlimited data. But unlimited data gets throttled down after a certain gigabyte. It's kind of a a catch-22, and so we've had some issues, and we reached out to Verizon, and they recommended that we drive to an area that will bounce us back into the network.
And it was what, 80 miles away?
Yeah, so that nearest place is 80 miles away.
Alpine.
So we figured, hey, we're in New England, there's an inch of snow, and we'll take that journey. But as we started leaving this particular site, and we got into more of a valley and some mountain areas heading north, it turned out to be about 4 or 5 inches of snow. And basically in Texas, they're not used to snow at all, and they pretty much shut the whole place down. So we didn't get, we got 40 miles in, and we ended up turning around and heading back this way. So, yeah.
Then we got lunch. I got a taco salad. It was really good.
Yeah. I had a Reuben. Reuben was cool.
Yeah.
We're gonna, now the snow has melted down here, but we heard that they closed the park down.
Right.
So we don't know if we're gonna be able to hit Emery Peak tomorrow, which would be Friday the 1st.
Yeah.
Or if
that's
we're
what
gonna,
I'm hoping for.
or we might go Saturday the 2nd.
Right.
Because I'm sure the higher elevations are still loaded with snow and maybe some ice. It's a good thing we bought our micro spikes.
We may need them.
So,
who knew?
hopefully we'll get this this video posted and get this uploaded and go from there. And we can hopefully get our second video uploaded to YouTube. But again, we have no data.
We can't do anything.
So, but thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
And please subscribe. You'll get all the videos and.